This broken motorcycle. It has been discarded in the warehouse of my hometown in the countryside for 30 years,
and I have been
when my
reluctant to
father-in-law
throw it away.
got married. I am going to fix it for
Evacuation.
my father-in-law's 60th
I made him a
birthday
birthday
present, but I didn't expect to be scolded by my wife after
Said I was
dragging
too
it back.
stingy
and had to change it.
She is going
and
to
send
send
a
a
gold chain, but I am not reconciled. The wife secretly repairs when the repair is completed. The wife was completely dumbfounded, and the father-in-law was full of replies when he saw it. I am very happy that my brother-in-law sent it. The gold chain is instantly not fragrant, and the repair process
this motorcycle
is still
the more
in better
worrying
condition. Panels and frames are large areas of rust.
already
If the
available.
remaining auxiliary stone is very serious,
Long gone.
remove it directly, and then
Strong
remove
with
the
a
fuel
screwdriver
tank
cover.
Remove the nuts fixed in the fuel tank. If it has been rusted, try it with a loosening agent. Try. Fortunately, it was successfully removed, and the silk is fixed and cut off directly, followed by the direction to loosen. The two fixing screws should also be loosened for the pull wire screws of the front brake. The headlights are also fixed with wire. Cut them off directly, and then remove the triangular fixing plate. This is done with 3 very large screws. After removing the shock rod shell, it was also successfully removed. The following is to remove the exhaust spray loosens and the screw has been rusted. Remove it smoothly, and then remove the foot brake chain guard. The inside has been worn out, then remove the outer gearbox. The shell is damaged. Such a big hole needs to be repaired. Wire sprays loosening agent on engine screws. After loosening the screws, the engine is also removed. Please put it aside to loosen the rear wheel guard. The screw seat extension bracket is also removed, and the rear fender can be removed after removing the rear wheel. Then remove the front wheels, front fenders. You need a steering motor to unscrew the screws, and then remove the front shock absorber. Then remove the shock absorber, and the whole frame is dismantled. Next, start renovating each. First, to dispose of the tank, put it in a glass container and fill it with water. Add baking soda, put in an iron rod. One end is added to the iron rod and the other end is on the power supply on the box. A friend knows. What is this? It's called electrolysis. Remove the rust and soak it for a few hours. Then take it out and gently scrape the rust with a knife. It all fell off. Rinse with water. Only some residual paint is left on the surface of the clean fuel tank, and then apply the residual paint is removed. The surface of the entire gas tank to reinforce the fixing screw, and then deal with it with a bucket of hydrochloric acid water inside to see if there is any soaking in place. I found some small tinfoil and put it into the fuel tank, added rust remover, and shook it back. Part of the rust is disposed of, and the next step is to pour in a degreaser to dispose of the remaining oil stains, and then pour paint into the box for anti-rust treatment. Hang atomic ash on the outside to deal with potholes. After polishing, spray a layer of anti-rust primer and then adjust the black paint for spraying. Put on custom stickers. Adjust the paint hardener and spray it again. The shine came out, but it wasn't enough. Spray it and sand it with fine sandpaper. Apply polishing wax again and polish with a polishing machine. This is the effect I want. The logo on the fuel tank is perfect. Comparison effect before and after repair. How do the old irons feel? The damaged parts of other covers can only be repaired with PVC. The material is shaped, the resin is glued and dried, and then polished to open the hole in situ. A hole needs to be installed with a lock and then spray painted. Put on the sticker and the effect will come out. Then remove the brake handle and accelerator handle from the steering lever. The steering wheel is carried out directly with a polishing machine. Polish and rust, then deal with the bottom of the tire, the brake disc. If there is still air in the inner tube, pull out the outer tube. Spray a circle of loosening agent to remove the steel wires one by one. The brake assembly is removed. When it comes, first blow off the surface, dust with a high-pressure air gun, and then polish it with sandpaper. After the surface it will look brand new by spraying paint directly, and to sets of all have been replaced and wires, put them back. Install brand new inner and outer tubes and fill them with gas wheels. The tire repair is complete. Next, deal with the shock bars, take out the loose spring, soak it in the liquid medicine, and then spray it with high temperature paint. Heat and fix the color. After the outer casing is polished, it can be directly sprayed. The push rod is polished directly with a polishing machine, or after the parts are processed, They are the same as new. Next is the main frame. Use paint remover to remove the residual paint
Also
from
got
the
a new
surface
look.
and
Then
spray
the
it again.
fenders
Also needed to be repainted. And then there was a large project cleaning. The shell of the motive engine is stained a lot, and the gearbox shell is also broken with a steel brush. Simply clean it up first. When disassembling the engine step by step and disassembling the gearbox. After that, you can see that the oil stains inside are pitch black. There are also many black oil stains behind the body, but everything is expected. But the wear and tear is not very serious. After nearly 2 hours of disassembly, it is finally complete. Was taken apart and got such a big pile to prepare a basin first. Sprinkle the cleaning powder and pour it into warm water for soaking and cleaning. After cleaning, brush a layer of paint removal potion to remove the paint from the surface of this part. Yes. The hole also needs to be repaired to get a container. Is filled with river sand. The parts are used to clean the sand, and the burnt lead blocks are poured on the holes. The back hole is filled with a watch that has been polished off the excess. The surface is ground with rubbing soil. In order to be stronger, apply a layer of welding glue and steel surfaces. After drying. Also sand off stubborn stains with sandpaper and put them all together after treatment. Printed metallic paint. This steel part requires to be specially treated. Powder high temperature coating is sprayed to heat these and bearings fix the color and gears require. Wash off stubborn oil stains one by one. This small part is special. Soak it in rust remover first. The bubble is then sanded and smooth, and finally polished with a polishing machine special and brand logo. Tweezers. This works well, right? Next, this pair of screws is also turned over. The newly deformed place is directly polished. Heat the screw and put it in the oil to get this effect. This time, all the parts have been refurbished and dealt with. Install the engine first, which is relatively complicated and a lot of fragmented parts. Don't miss it. Please note, otherwise the ignition will definitely fail. If there are drawings, it is best to compare the drawings. Install the rear feeling and watch it. Not bad. Multiple angles can be said to be the same. No. The next step is to install the car rack. This is all accessories that have been classified and cannot be repaired, and new replacements have been found. So first you butter the steering axle, and then you put the new ball ring on the top is also the main frame. Next, it's the installation of two shock rods. It's a completely refurbished effect. The shell is fixed with a tripod and then, yes, the rear suspension, the front and rear fenders are installed back, and the steering is fixed front screw drive. Move the rear wheel of the gear, and then the engine can be installed. All other small parts are also installed in place, and the whole vehicle is effective. Enjoy it from multiple angles. How about going down smoothly with 1 foot? And the riding effect is also very good. If you like this video, please like and follow us. See you next time.